Do I think streamers have taken advantage of actors, producers, directors, etc.? Of course they have. Of course they have. It's really, really obvious. We just had the longest strikes in 70 years because of that. Streaming first started, they created a new agreement to allow the streamers to produce content at a lower price because it was an emerging market. But then it became the only market, the predominant market, and I think the strikes were really supposed to happen in 2020, which was at the height of profitability and VC funding and just all this money floating around, and so that would have been right at the 10-year mark of allowing streaming to develop into the behemoth that it is now. But what happened? We had COVID. So COVID really had a huge negative effect on the film industry and then also the financial world that the film industry relies on, that all of the business world relies on, right? So that's kind of why it got delayed. Strikes didn't end up happening until 3 years later in 2023. These are 3-year contracts. So at that point, you have people that rely on residuals for a part of their compensation, right? So if you are an actor and you're on a TV show like CBS, you're paid an amount of money up front, which, by the way, you really only keep like 30 or 40% of after taxes and all of your agent fees and stuff. And then you get residuals. So the residuals really matter. You need the residuals to survive, okay? And guess what? They went from having lots of residuals, where they would get a check and it would be thousands of dollars, and then those would sort of accumulate over time, to getting nothing. And they got nothing for like 14 or 15 years. So that's why the strikes happened. That's why SAG went on strike.